Hey everybody, it's Jonathan. So, in today's video, I have a message from Archangel Metatron. And before we get into that though, I have I've been learning about the source elements of the soul. So, it's a very interesting thing. I'm writing a book about it so that people can find them themselves. If you watched my last video where I talked about the sapphire wave, you may have had it activate in you. Maybe. I know that one person did. It wasn't my intention, but the resonance was there. And if it activated in you, you would feel a bridge from your heart to your mind. And you would feel the wave in your ultra major. And it is sapphire colored. This is one of the watery, like the fluid elements of the soul. So basically, you have the foundations that are like the earth, the waves that are like the water, the breath that is the air, and the flames. So obviously most of us know about the flames at this point because, everybody's been talking about them for years. But I only recently just found out about the watery element by visiting my past self in Atlantis and experiencing the sapphire wave and integrating with it. So at the moment, I still didn't realize what that meant, but later I discovered that there is an earth element. I saw the gold foundation, and then I was like, I bet that there's an air element, and there is. So I'm going to write a book about how to find your gold foundation, which is the beginning. So when you've become aware of your gold foundation, all other elements can come and integrate more fully. Technically, all these elements already exist with you, but are asleep because you have forgotten them. And not just in your physical form, but your soul has. And that goes in part with the whole reason we incarnate to begin with. You do not know your wholeness until you have lost it and must remember it. Hence the lessons and the journeys in life that we go through. I've discovered in integrating the gold firmament, or the gold foundation, and then I've also integrated now the sapphire, amethyst, ruby, and platinum foundations in that order. I've realized that the ego is an illusory cohesion. It's an illusory sense of self, but its function is to keep you in cohesion. Because without the knowledge of your foundations, your mind would just be a splintered mess, just all over the place. Kind of like someone with multiple personalities, but much, much more extreme. So the ego is needed until you have remembered your foundations and the elements of your soul. And anyway, today I wanted to share with you the golden air, or the gold breath. So when you breathe the gold breath, you imagine gold energy coming in. And the mantra is ah, like ah, but you're not going to say it out loud. You're going to breathe into your nose and vibrate ah silently, because you're going to want to vibrate the upper sinuses so that it vibrates the pineal gland. And as you're doing this, on the exhale, it's shh. So ah, shh. But as you do this, you will start to feel the resonance, and it creates a sense of joy if you're doing it right. You can do trial and error and figure it out, but I'm going to go ahead and do it so maybe you can feel it through this video. Alright. Hopefully that has helped somebody out there remember how to do it and feel it. So, Archangel Metatron's message. And it is kind of a poem, but it is what it is. And it's fun. Open your eyes and see. Your world is changing, and so are you. Chaos may be all you see currently, but look beneath. What do you see? You are growing rapidly. Times of change are often hard, but stick with it and you'll see the golden matrices. Hold my hand and I'll guide your way back to remembering your divinity. The difficulties arise from the complexities of lies. Untethering. You are free to see what lies beneath in the light of eternity. So shall it be. You are loved, my beloveds, and you are love. And then he has a symbol for remembering your light. All right. So, for some of you, that probably felt like you became aware of your densities, but that's the whole point. Light reveals the darkness. So you now know a little bit about what you need to heal. And I just realized the irony after reading his message of the fact that it tied into exactly everything I was just trying to teach you guys about the source elements. This is actually the second time I've made this video, because in the first one I didn't mention any of that and it just felt wrong. So this time I did, and I didn't realize what I was talking about in the book was tying into the message, because I channeled the message before I started writing the book. Talk about some mind-blowing stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.